Cuenca.
No, no es de los conocidos. Era la primera vez que lo veía. Bueno, a mí no es conocido.
Ya, claro, para mí a lo mejor.
Sí, casi seguro.
Arribas.
No.
Español en Sevilla.
Sí, es español y es gran maestro y tiene acento andaluz.
Y no es Peque de Cuenca.
No es Pepe Cuenca.
Acento andaluz.
Tiene una serie de vídeos que se llaman de posicionamiento.
¿De posicionamiento?
Sí, de controlar el centro. La serie de vídeos la presenta, lo presenta con el Linux al principio. Pero yo que tienes que ver los vídeos que vi, ¿no? En YouTube se puede ver eso, ¿no?
Sí.
Es este tío. Este tío.
Ah, Fermín.
Ajedrez de conceptos básicos, no sé cómo se llama este tío.
Es
Maestro Ernesto Fernández.
Ernesto Fernández, eso. Ernesto Fernández. Ese tiene en Chess24 tiene muchos vídeos de lo que llama finalopedia, que son finales. Y bueno, explica bastante bien.
No, pues este lo vi ayer, esta serie de vídeos de, bueno, lo de controlar el centro, lo de, ¿sabes? Ese tipo de cosas.
Bueno, estamos en antena,
Bueno.
pero voy a abrir antes Streamlabs. Bueno, está siendo aquí en Cangas.
El de esta Dani, creo que
sí. Ah, cierto. Su 18 y su 14. Bueno, perdió la ronda 7. A falta de una ronda, 3,5 de 7. Y
tabla, ¿no?
jugando con los de abajo. Pero bien, para lo que es. O sea, va a hacer mejor resultado de lo esperado.
Y en ese tipo de torneo te sientas así a las bravas y ya está.
¿Cómo las bravas? Hombre, tienes que cumplir los requisitos de edad.
Ya, hombre, joder. Pero me refiero, por ejemplo, hay uno de estos así y yo me apunto porque sí y ya está. Por ejemplo...
Tienes que estar federado.
Claro, pero no, me refiero al estar federado y tal, tú llegas, te apuntas y carretera.
Sí. Hay un plazo para registrarse y ya está.
Okay.
Vale, casi. No sé quién es Unicorn.
Me suena.
¿Te suena?
Sí, pero no significa que...
No, el nombre.
Nada.
El nombre.
Me refiero que...
Sí, a mí me suena. Lo de unicornio me suena de algo. Creo que es un ser mítico. Ah, por cierto, estamos muy cerca. Estamos en 1485. O sea que la semana que viene igual.
Con la semana que hacen en castellano.
Vale, esto ya está. Ponemos esto por aquí abajo. Así que se ve. Perfecto. Echar por aquí. Esto por aquí.
Hostia, qué pelazo tengo, ¿eh?
Vale. Así quizás. Mueve. Yes. Hello,
Pepe. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Fine, too.
I'm wet.
Today is a winter day.
It's very rainy day.
Winter day in Galicia.
Yeah.
But we need the rain.
We need the rain for the plants and
the green landscape.
Yeah.
The green landscape. What do you want to do today?
I don't know.
Pepelu.
What about...
I am going to tell your name like English person. Pepelu.
Pepelu. They say Pepelu.
Pepelu.
Maybe some chess?
Maybe. Checklist?
Hey Joanna, hello.
Hello. Hello.
How are you doing?
Today, if we play with Joanna to Crazy House, I have. Yesterday, I beat her. Defeated her.
Ah, yes, I saw. Yeah,
Today, if we play,
you were not
we
gentle.
are going to lose the game.
We have a challenge. I don't know who Unicorn is, but he's playing. So let's reject the challenge. Joanna needs a rematch, not from my account. I mean, yeah, I'm glad to see you playing if you want.
Why don't you like Crazy House?
I love Crazy House.
Then I am a good player.
No, I don't
Crazy
like
House.
you to lose with my account, in general.
Okay.
Oh,
Your
do
stats.
you know what I discovered yesterday? I think I knew this, but I couldn't remember. You have a place here on Lichess. You can go from your profile where you can see your favorite opponents.
With the guy, the
Ta
most.
ta ta ta. Here in
match
your
did
yeah.
play.
Here in your favorite opponents. Here it doesn't seem like a link, but it is a link, and you click. Yeah, and you have the list of.
72 games.
Yeah, but that's not true.
72.
That's not true because I have 100 and almost 200 games. But this is this takes in accounts only the last 1,000 games. These are statistics from the last 1,000 games, and
they play 1,000.
They justify that saying that if somehow you stop playing against one, then it's not your favorite anymore.
Me, ma. 72.
Yeah.
And Joki 32.
And Joki is second favorite, and OJB and Leichturm, the usual people. Here's Kuro, John, Long Wolf. I've been watching a game between, Long Wolf is very good at Crazy House, 2200. He's very good at Crazy House. Well, he has been playing like 1 hour ago against Yasser Serawan, Crazy House in a tournament.
Yes.
And I bookmarked that game to analyze it later because it was so good. Although Yasser won. Okay. Look at my score against him. 0-12.
You lost.
Yeah.
But
look at his ratings.
I like this guy. This guy.
But look at his ratings.
I am going to follow.
I'm pretty sure the 12 games were Crazy House because,
I am going to follow him. If he defeats you.
He joined sometimes, and I think we did some hand and brain together in Crazy House.
Yeah. Yesterday it was a little disturbing listening you through the.
In Joanna's stream.
Yeah. In fact, I wasn't focused on the stream. I was talking with my father-in-law, and suddenly I heard.
Suddenly you heard my voice.
What's happened here?
But you were playing against me. Why wouldn't you?
After that,
yeah. Okay.
After that, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the voice channel. You can join next time.
I don't know what it is. I know there exists this, but this
you are on Discord. You are on Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Discord. Okay. Maybe I join. Maybe.
Show him how. Okay, I don't have Discord open now, but you are on Discord.
Yeah, but at least in your channel.
Yeah. Okay.
Joanna,
this was in Joanna's channel, and
okay.
It's the same. You have some voice channels, and you just join, and that's it.
Okay, I will do it. After the stream.
So it's good, for example, to play 4 players chess or book house or like team competitions. It's good to talk instead of being typing in the chat and playing most at the same time. It's more. It's easier.
Okay.
Kuro.
Yesterday I watched a little your stream about endgames.
There's no lag. And there's no lag also. Yeah.
What do you want to do? I mean, yesterday what did you explain in the endgames? I watched your stream, but I turn off when you are after the situation where the kings are in A and B and the pawns in H.
Okay, Joanna. Thank you for stopping by. See you later.
Bye. In H 7 and 6. I mean, 2 kings and the 2 pawns.
Oh, H.
What's draw?
The Reti study, the Reti composition.
Yeah, after that I didn't watch.
Okay, I think we didn't do a lot more after that, but I can see actually. Okay, Kudu is challenging, by the way. But
okay, we can play with.
But
with
let me first answer your question. Why are you leaving, Joanna? Why are you leaving us?
No, come back. It was number 13, I think so.
Ah, you remember the number?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
No.
Okay, let me see. This was it. 27. So we only did one more. Joe is leaving because I'm joining. Oh yeah, sure. That's a good reason. So after that we only saw this one, but this took this took a lot to solve it. Maybe we were like 15 minutes with this one.
Okay.
But this is too complicated.
Okay, we're gonna play with Chescudo.
Okay, do we do hand and brain?
Yeah, but you have to not be a Pepe angry.
Okay.
I mean, we play. Okay.
I can try.
What do you want? Hand and brain?
I don't mind.
Brain. No.
Okay, I don't mind.
Okay.
Pong.
Pong. Okay.
Give me 1 sec. Okay, yeah, move the pawn. Just give me a second to do this here. There. And bring the chat back. Okay. Pawn. Knight.
King's Indian.
Yeah. Well, or Grunfeld. Depends. Okay, King's Indian. Pawn. Do you know the theory of the King's Indian?
I know I have to get the strong center and supply the pawn with the f3 and knight, and after that I don't know the theory.
Now we need to choose a line.
These days a lot of guys are playing
Pawn.
Queen's Indian. I don't know why. Maybe. Okay.
Okay. Now it's gonna be weird to develop the knight.
Yeah, maybe 3, no? One rule. What happened?
One rule? What? What do you mean, Kudo? Bishop.
Never play. I don't know the theory now.
Yeah, he's saying you broke the only rule. You played a 3.
Ah, okay.
Okay, knight.
I don't know if develop this. Okay.
Hello, HK. Knight. Knight.
Of
course, that's what you should do when you play against a strong opponent. It's okay.
I don't know, but maybe it could the structure, but I don't know.
Yeah, why not? Anyway, king.
Okay.
We're fine. We're fine. Kudu is giving us chances.
Now we could to take. We must to take in this case.
It was good to take, but nothing wrong now. Anyway. Okay. What can I say so that you don't do that? Rook.
Rook. I mean, this rook is protecting this.
Hey, Adibas.
No? The threats goes... Rook here, here. What's happening here? Here. I don't know. I mean, maybe here, but...
No, rook b1 is perfect. Queen. Queen. It's okay.
The other way here, no?
Knight.
To protect. Knight.
Yes. How are you? How's your day going on? Well, it's going on well. How are you? Okay, pawn. This seems fine. Pawn. Pawn. Okay.
Maybe bishop here, rook.
King. Queen.
Queen, 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 queen. Obviously rook goes here, queen here, but bishop. I don't know. Maybe here or here. But what's better? Okay. Here.
I think Kudu is not going to give us time, so
Okay, I have to go more faster.
yeah, we need to speed up a little. Bishop.
We are going to try,
Oh.
try bishop. Remove his defender. Ah, good. Yeah, third the queen. Okay, that's why. That's right. Protecting the square.
Okay. Queen. Let's justify the move. Queen. You have time, think. You have time, think.
You put me nervous, Pepe. Sorry. You put me nervous. Have time, think. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what he's going to do. Okay.
Queen.
Queen. What he's going to do? Hostia, no sé.
Yes. Pawn. Oh my lord. Knight. We're busted.
Nice.
Yeah. Save the knight. Queen.
Ostras.
Queen.
I don't know, Pepe.
Well, we're gonna lose it next move, so it doesn't matter. But still, we have one trick. Queen. Not that.
Yeah.
Resign.
No, I don't have the button, but we can spend the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pawn. You could win the bishop, at least. Pawn. Again. Pawn. Hey, Alex.
sorry, Pepe. I put nervous.
You played so well, and then decided to lose every piece.
Yeah, sorry. Do you think give us the queen, we are lost.
Yes. No.
How escape?
Yeah.
I mean,
You say that if he gives us the queen. Okay. Pawn. Rook. He's a threatening checkmate. Just saying.
Here, no.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
He's threatening checkmate on g2.
Yeah, here. But how stop it? Anyway.
Only move. Rook.
Rook here. Or here. Here. Okay, sorry.
Resign.
We spend the time.
Okay.
mean,
well, don't hang checkmate. Pawn.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't.
What did I just say? Don't hang checkmate. Pawn.
Here. I mean.
Not that pawn.
I can move it.
Never mind. He's gonna take on g2 anyway.
Yeah.
It's checkmate in 3. Good game, Kudo.
Yeah, I don't know what he's not killing us.
Good game.
I mean, explain my terrible blunder. The problem was when we have to move the queen, I think so, no? And we have to take the trade the knight.
Okay, the opening was normal. Now
f3 is a bad move then.
f3 is not terrible, but you usually play f3 after knight f3, bishop d3, castles, knight e1, and then you play f3.
Okay.
Because now, how is the knight going here?
Yeah.
Of course I took risk saying pawn here, but I wanted f4.
You wanted f4.
Okay. Now, d6 is normal. Bishop e3 will be normal. Bishop d3 is strange, now this is weak. 5, that, takes. There. I'm not sure about this move by Kudo. I think taking here has to be good for white. There, castles. Okay. And here probably the best move would have been bishop here. But I was worried that you would move this bishop. If I say bishop, that's why I said rook. Takes. 95. Queen here is good. Takes 95. I'm not sure if this was a good move by Kudo.
Oh, the pawn.
Because, yeah, but we at least regain the pawn. So c6, and we regain it in a good position, I think. I think c6 is forced because if he goes like this, we take yet another pawn. So he had to go for this, and this is a good position for us, I think. Here, and here is okay. Both seem fine. And the idea of moving the queen first is to protect this square, to be able to bring the bishop to the best square, and also step aside of this. So queen here is good, but here I think bishop e3 would have been a good move.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Ah.
I suppose.
Here you said we trade the defender. Okay, yes. The problem is we're not attacking, so.
Yeah.
So that's why I said queen here, because in order to justify the previous decision, I think we need to go queen f6 and start an attack with h4, h5, or knight here.
Ah, okay. And this is my mistake. He moved the rook now, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to play safe, I would have said rook here and just play to defend. But at least to justify the trade of bishops, I think going for queen f6 was a good idea to start an attack, and also this is weak. So here I said queen with this idea. Here.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. And yeah, after king there, I said queen because again, check, and he's forced to do this or allow queen f6, and he did this, which I guess it's good. And here I said pawn. I could have said knight, but I didn't believe it. So I said pawn with the obvious idea to go h4. Maybe not so obvious.
I didn't see it. Sorry. To break the line. Okay.
Yeah, and to go for some kind of attack here. It's nothing special, but we need to do something. We need to weaken this king to be able to do something. It would be ideal to move the knight here, but it takes a lot of tempi. Okay, f4. I think Kuro could have taken here.
Yeah.
Knight e3 defending, okay. And also, he's threatening to take our knights. That's why I said knight. We need to save it. Like my life by the game was pretty chill. What? I usually play f3 after king e2. Okay. Yeah, not sure what the queen is doing here. Maybe here. Or here, as you said. I think I would play it here. Although I'm hanging this, I want to prevent something, an attack here. But never mind. Yeah. And here the only move that saves the queen. I said queen here. There's one move that saves the queen. For one move. I mean, we're probably losing it after that. But
Okay. The pawn is pink.
are you fighting Joanna for views? No. She started streaming now, but we started before. So
5 minutes previously.
she's fighting us. She's the one fighting us. Here probably after queen a6 we lose the queen anyway. Ah no, we don't. Ah, so this maybe we save the queen.
But maybe he tried. He tried queens. Maybe. No? He take.
But that would be good for us.
I would take.
But that would be good for us. Attack here, pressure here.
But he can.
Queen a7 Kudo, there's rook takes b5. But yes, queen a7. Our queen is trapped and attacked. We need to do this. And maybe Kudo wins like this. Yeah, we cannot go rook b1. So yeah, this is winning a rook. But we save the queen.
They are British. Sorry, there is a moment at the,
yeah, and the rest of the game.
Yeah, mistakes. Okay, I mean, I think he was kind with us because he can crash us previously.
Okay, do you want to do tactics?
Yeah, better. I think so. It's better. I need to improve my see the board or in a general. How I improve this these skills?
Which skills?
See a position and and recognize the threat. For example, I don't know, maybe the key here. Okay, the bishop here. When he moved the bishop, when he moved the bishop or the rook, I realize he's going to try to get by the C line. No?
Okay, yeah, that's good.
But why I don't see, like you see, for example, open the H line to get the other king weakness. I mean, this is how
it's just ideas, and this is probably a terrible idea. It's just an idea.
No, that maybe it's justified because the king is here. We have the diagonal, and we can move the queen and incorporate the knight. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't understand the question.
How improve my general idea about what I am going to do in the next.
You didn't think about this. I thought about this, but that's not terrible. You probably thought about things that I didn't think. The terrible thing is when you think about things that don't make sense. That's what's terrible.
And how? I don't know if there is a solution about this.
Just practice.
I mean.
And yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes you miss the threats. I think that's more worrying.
For example, I know when you have this structure,
Fianchetto?
you have to try to remove the bishop defender because there are weaknesses and this kind of things. But this is the reason because I put the bishop on b2. But you say, okay, but we are not
Major
attacking.
Lee, thanks for the follow.
We are not attacking.
Yeah, exactly. The problem with chess is no rule works 100% of the times. So yeah, of course, doing this will weaken all the dark squares. The problem is without this bishop, we cannot use them either. So after this, I set queen in order to use the dark squares. So we weakened the king. The problem is our pieces are far from attacking. So it's not easy to use them.
To join the attack.
I mean, if you're thinking in doing a move to make the opponent's king weak, then the natural step is to attack it after that. Otherwise, it's just trading pieces for nothing. And probably our bishop was doing some stuff also defensively talking. Like after this, if we are not attacking, then we will have problems in our dark squares. So yeah, that's the reason why I said queen to try to start an attack.
Okay.
And I think it's a long shot because we're very far from attacking. But we need to do it now that we traded those bishops, I think.
Okay.
Nice, simple, clear explanation, Pepe. Thank you. So let's say you're in an opening. In the opening stage, a lot of pieces, and you get your opponent fianchettos, and you get to trade the typical bishop on h6, and you trade on g7. Then, since you're still in the opening, you can still prepare an attack after that. It's like normal. So in the opening, it's usually a good thing if you can get to trade that, because then you will move all your pieces towards that weakened king. But here we're no longer in the opening. We're in a position where we're not attacking. In the opening, what we did was very different. We did things on the queen side, we gained spades on the queen side, we gained access to this square. So we did things that had nothing to do with attacking the king. And now if we trade bishops, okay, our pieces are misplaced to attack.
Okay. And for example, when people play with you this kind of opening, no, the King's India, sometimes I see people to trade easy or early the bishop. I mean, move the bishop here.
Yes.
Queen background goes here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were talking about.
This is a good thing in the opening. Because you get
not always.
You get the queen here, but after that you don't have the other pieces with her.
Yeah, let's put some moves on the board. Well, so far it's a normal position except for f3 maybe. But let's say you go this way, he goes, well, he did e5, so let's try to stick to the plan he was doing. Hey, Lowliet and Triple X, how you doing? So if we go here, maybe he takes here, so let's grab space. Now a normal plan against this would be to bring the knight to c5, so let's spend a couple of moves with him to make our plan work, and we get this. Yeah, in general this kind of idea is nice if you can get it.
Because the fastest way to get other pieces is move the knight here, no?
Yeah, well, in this specific opening, we might be short on pieces to attack. Like this knight is very hard to use it to attack. It's gonna take some moves. But let's say, for example, he doesn't take here, because that's one option for him to take here. Let's say he keeps with his plan. What would you do here?
You can, meanwhile you don't have a very, very, very dangerous threatening, maybe you can get, or you can move pieces near to the bishop or to join the attack, no? Moving the knight, for example, the
yeah.
knight.
trying to join the attack would be a good idea. I'm gonna show you a blunder black can do. It's gonna be it's gonna require some help from black, but it's to show you a very typical theme with this setup. But it will take a blunder by black now. So I'm gonna go h4. h4 is not a bad idea with your rook still here. When your rook is still here,
yeah,
and you have this, you want to break on h file and open the h file. So far it's a normal move. But now let's say black goes wrong a lot, and instead of doing a good move, black goes queen e8 or queen d7. Let's say queen e8. Maybe with these ideas, I don't know. I'm not justifying this move. This is a bad move. Just to show what happens after h5. This is ideal. If your opponent does not take this bishop, if you can go h4, h5. And now I intentionally move the queen out from defending g5 to show you a specific trick that happens after knight takes. You can sacrifice the exchange.
okay.
Because after pawn takes, queen g5, there's no way to stop the checkmate. Well, there's one way, but it's... In this case, there's this way. So what I did... Okay, but now there's no way, right? No way to stop the checkmate.
Okay.
That's the one trick. But by the moment you go h5, black is already in trouble. For example, if he takes here, you might take here, and now h takes g is a strong threat.
Yeah, she removed the pawn.
Still, the knight is defending h7, but you're gonna go like g4, g5. So it's risky for black. And after this, yeah, we're short on pieces to attack. That's the problem.
You have to join the knight.
Here we take the knight. Here we take this knight, and then we probably win. And here we have a draw at least. If we could bring more pieces to attack, it would be ideal. I don't think we have nothing better than the draw here, because we're short on pieces. This is a draw. Check, check, and perpetual. And in many openings when this happens, oh, just one more thing. If black doesn't do anything, black doesn't take here or here, what is a real threat? Well, a real threat is, let's say black does a stupid move. Again. Take here, to take here, he has to take, no matter how he takes, queen h6, check comes next. So for example, he has to take with this pawn. If he takes with this pawn, it's checkmate. Check and mate. So he has to take with this to escape, to run away. And the problem with this specific opening where the center is blocked, again, is this knight cannot join the party, because in some other openings we would have here knight e5 or anything to remove this knight from defending this pawn. Here we have to spend like 2 moves. Yeah, probably black can survive. But yeah, this construction, queen d2, bishop h6, is usually good, but not necessarily best.
Yeah. I want.
But it works well when you attack, or when you have pieces to attack. If you don't have pieces to attack, then okay, you are. In this case, for example, we're trading our best bishop, by far our best bishop, to attack. So we better have a good attack there, otherwise.
Yeah, but other way could be.
Portillo looks like he doesn't understand anything.
No, I understand. Sure. I am a lot of information for me because
okay,
I am very new. But no, I understand you perfectly. It's not asking you. But sometimes I see people going here to trade the bad bishop because this is a way to get the bishop out. What do you think in this kind of lines?
In this kind of lines?
Yeah.
G3 and bishop h3? Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I wouldn't do it. King's Indian is a very special opening. This bishop over here, yes, it's black's best bishop, but now it has no good squares, so I wouldn't rush trading it, because now it's more of a problem for black where to put this bishop.
The bishop is open the b3 and get by a5, no?
You say b6 and bishop a6.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't know. Okay.
Well, there are a lot of lines in the King's Indian, but one of the main lines is probably the most well-known line is this one.
With
here.
With there are a lot of people. I see.
With
d6 and after that a6.
A6.
Yeah.
No, it's
instead
not.
of e5. I don't know if.
Yeah, it's a modern defense, but I'm gonna show you the King's Indian defense.
Okay.
Because this is a very beautiful line. Everyone knows. Everyone who plays this opening or watches games with this opening loves this variation. Well, you can start with 91 or bishop e3, and the knight goes here. Let's say here, f5, f3, f4, bishop f2. And now there are several ways for black, but this makes the game so complex now. Black is going to attack here. Black is going to go g5 probably now, knight g6, bring the knight back to f6 and bring all the pieces and attack here, and play g4, sacrifice on h3, kill this guy. And white is a little bit lacking space here, but white has its own counterplay here. b4, c5, break here, c7 is weak, use that file. So it's a very double-edged position. It's very beautiful games from this line. This is Mar del Plata called.
Yeah. I see. I heard the name, but.
And in this line, for example, this bishop is key. It's very important because it's going to be the one sacrificing in all the attacking lines.
Okay.
So there are ways for white to try and get this bishop. For example, let's say white plays knight here now, attacking this pawn. And black probably can go like knight b6, I assume, to prevent any problems. But let's say he goes a6, we could go knight a7 and take this bishop next move.
But the problem here is you are trading your more active piece, no? The knight.
Yeah, but we're killing the piece that will kill us before it kills us.
It's a good idea.
We're killing Sarah Connor here.
Okay. Okay. Well, Sarah Connor, no, the son of Sarah Connor. What's the name? The Sarah Connor song.
John Connor.
Okay.
We're killing John Connor here.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a good explanation of this idea. Because if you see King's Indian games with this line,
I don't know.
Always that bishop always ends up killing white.
Maybe now I recognize this pattern when I see games, but 1 month ago I didn't see so much. But nowadays I see a lot of games with people trying to use this line. I don't know if they are playing right or not or whatever, but I see a lot of.
You know what can we do maybe? If you like, we could have a look at a game
to recognize the
in this line.
Okay.
I don't know the game, but we can find a game.
Yeah.
Nakamura has games on this line, and we can go through it and see beautiful stuff.
For me, Nakamura is
chess games.
Is watch them, but the problem is I don't understand his ideas. When I watch his streams, he's drawing a lot of arrows on the board. If he moves his, I am going to move. Boom, boom.
Oh yeah. No, okay. Don't look at his streams.
It's very strange.
And they're good. there are incredible games in this line with wins in both colors. King's Indian.
I didn't know this game. This website.
It's a database. It has many interesting. Okay, and I think I can look for King's Indian.
There are a lot
Mar del Plata or
Control F.
Maybe it has another name. That's the problem.
I know.
1 second. I'm showing.
I am going to search in the internet with my phone.
Semish, Orthodox Semish. Well, I can use this also, the Openings Explorer. So let's put it D4. I think I'm still premium. Knight F6, C4, G6, Knight C3.
Oh, there is the line. A lot of
Bishop G7.
long line.
It's Mar del Plata and
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
D4, F6.
E4. Just find it but eco. Oh, you have the eco code there?
I don't know if it's around.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Around the
It doesn't matter. I will eventually
but
find it.
my line, at least here, is D2, Knight F6, C4, G6, Knight C3, Bishop G7.
I will find it. No problem. Castles, Bishop E2. Because here I'm premium, I can explore the whole database.
Okay.
Otherwise, in move number 4 or 5, it stops. And you can see the games, the players, etc. That's good. It's a good site. To be honest. E5, castle,
Knight C6,
Knight C6, D5, Knight E7.
D5, Knight E7.
Oh, Gelfand versus Nakamura. I think we can pick this one already.
2002.
Yeah, let's have a look at that game.
Wow.
You know who Gelfand is?
Yeah, I know the name, but I don't know who is.
Okay, let's go back to Lichess before we get banned. So now I can download it. It should be a viewer of the game here, but it's not loading. It's okay.
You are the P.
Yeah, we have the PGN, which is what we wanted. Import game. Choose file.
Triple X has been banned.
Wait, what? No.
Knight what is that?
Now he used the exclam ban.
Oh, okay.
Why not? Don't miss my stream tomorrow. I will insult everyone. Wow, look at that, 0 viewers. Maybe it's a book. 0 viewers. We have 0 viewers right now.
A lot of people then.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, of course this is analyzed already. And look at what the engine thinks about Gelfand and Nakamura. Gelfand, 4 inaccuracies, 1 mistake. Nakamura, 2 inaccuracies, no mistakes, no blunders.
Oh, come on.
This is what you do in a sharp opening. This is a sharp opening. People commit mistakes everywhere in these kind of positions, not Nakamura.
But because he knows perfectly.
Yeah, he knows a lot. Not everything, because it's too sharp and too complex. Okay. So Boris Gelfand is Israel #1 player.
Okay.
That book over there, Positional Decision Making in Chess, it's by him. I love that book.
I am going to bring it to my home.
It's a little bit advanced. It's not for beginners.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a picture of Gelfand there.
Okay. Shortly after the match. I love this guy of guy.
He always has the same face all through the years.
Moscow
It's very recognizable.
2012. Okay.
Against Carlsen, he does mistakes. Yeah. Nakamura makes mistakes against Carlsen. You know what? You know why?
No, because Carlsen is better than him.
also. But some players don't make mistakes against Carlsen. For example, Karyakin. Karyakin plays good against Carlsen.
Maybe Carlsen has a way of, I don't know how to explain in English, the feeling you can feel when you are in front of him. Maybe he is very calm or unfocused, but in fact he is not already.
I mean, I imagine playing against Carlsen should not be easy.
I was here shaking my hand to try
Yeah.
to move the piece. And,
But
okay,
I think-
it's okay. It's okay. Can I move? Okay.
I think Carlsen is just calm,
Yeah,
and he plays very good moves, and that's a big problem.
Yeah.
But for example, Kasparov had that effect that whoever played against Kasparov immediately felt like so
Yeah, but-
overwhelmed because Kasparov was like aggressive
Because
with
it's
the body language too,
And because he's Kasparov.
and the body language
Yeah.
because Carlsen is Carlsen, but
And
he
Kasparov is a coach of Carlsen.
was for a very short
Okay.
brief time, and they didn't get along well.
maybe.
But-
maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, Kasparov had this aggressive body language, and Carlsen doesn't have aggressive body language. He's just
Okay.
there. You know, he's seeing a lot that you're not seeing, and he's gonna
Yeah.
crush you. And yeah, that's the main thing. But yeah, Nakamura has a problem with Carlsen. Nakamura always loses to Carlsen. It's
Yeah.
like his beast.
I don't know. I didn't know the history.
Yeah, it happens between some players that one always beats the other. Carlsen always beats Nakamura.
And Nakamura beat the American who tried to beat Carlsen and lost.
Caruana?
And then I mean, you know, I want the people
No,
who
but-
want to you, and then I want you.
Yeah, yeah, and I won Eric Rosen. Eric Rosen won Carlsen. Yeah, no. The thing is between Carlsen and between Nakamura and Caruana, I don't know what the score is. Maybe it's slightly in favor of one of them, but only by a few margin. And that's normal in the elite.
Yeah.
You pick two players of the top 10 and
You maybe
maybe
win
it's
or
plus
not.
2 for one of them, something like that. But Carlsen Nakamura is like boom. Plus
12-0. 12-0.
not so much, but maybe plus 7. Okay, so this is the opening, and d6 is the most normal move here. If you remember, Kudo castled here,
Yeah.
and I can do analysis
Yeah.
here.
He
This is
castled
a-
previously to move the.
Yeah, this is a trick, small trick I also do when I play black sometimes. That castling,
Faster.
it just transposes to the main line, because in the main line after d6, next move is castles. So if, for example, after castles we go knight f3, castles, we go knight f3, black would just play d6 and we will be playing the main line. The trick is, when you castle and you don't play d6, some opponents might think, oh, this gives me the chance to go e5, and they go e5. e5 is a bad move.
Yeah. Open the
Because,
main line.
yeah, you grab a space, but after 98, d6 is gonna come stronger, because it will immediately blow the center.
Yeah.
So that's the small trick to go castling first. I don't know if Kudo did it for that reason.
No, he's very kind with me.
He's
He
kind,
knows
yeah.
I don't know the theory.
Letter G in English, nothing in English. I don't know what the people is talking today.
I don't know.
And now they're talking Russian. He says, Sakujo, Sakujo pederas, ale, ale, ale. What do you think that means?
Ale, ale,
Pederas,
ale, 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 ale. I mean, this is
Piederas. It's Bulgarian. Oh, it's Bulgarian. Okay.
Inglés, por favor. señor.
Inglés, por favor, señor.
Tú sí que sabes Rock and Alley. Rock and Eagle.
Maybe next week we do Spanish,
Maybe.
because we promised Spanish. It's Bulgarian with me. We promised a Spanish stream after 1,500 followers, and we're 14.
Nearly to 50.
1485 or something like that. 1486. Ooh.
14
left.
14 left. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so knight f3, castles, and this is the line I showed you before. Bishop e2, e5, castles. If you want to stop and talk about any move. So the pawn is defended, so white just has time to castle, but now knight c6 puts really a question here. So d5, knight e7.
This is
the Mar del Plata variation. And
because if he moves the knight to other place,
although I'm seeing that
it's a sideline.
They're gonna do something slightly different than the usual in this game. So we're not gonna see what we were discussing before, but something similar. Sorry, what?
If we move the knight to other place differently for e7, is a sideline or something? For example, before. I mean, knight before. I don't know if a bad or good move or a stupid move.
I have no clue. Let's see the database because I only know 97 here. 97 14,000 games. 98 14 games. 94 3 games.
Oh, okay.
And 94 3 games. Yeah, no.
Nah.
In this specific position, people play
e7.
97.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can create theory if we move
sure.
to that place.
Yeah, okay, so 92 is slightly different from the usual 91. Let me see the database, what the database says. B4 is the main move, 91 almost played as much, and 92 not so much. So he went for a not so main line here. Ooh.
And what is the reason? Because he blocked the black square bishop, no? Open the white light bishop square.
Let's talk about this position. Whenever you have a closed center, this is a closed center. The pawns are
blocking
each other, but they cannot take each other. Hello, crooks. Whenever that happens, you need to think about the pawn breaks.
Okay.
Because at some point, both sides are gonna be trying to break this structure for different reasons. In this case, pawn breaks are here, 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 are here. Those are the 4 pawn breaks to try to break that structure. The usual in the Mar del Plata variation that we saw is to allow black to go f5, f4, and we block on f3. So that only leaves us with this pawn break. So if you play a Mar del Plata, you're usually gonna be playing for this break 9 times out of 10, like 90% of the time.
Very common, very useful.
Yeah.
Often.
But if not, and this is gonna happen in this game, I guess, you're gonna be playing for this break on f4, and black is probably gonna be playing for this break on f5. That explains that these 2 knights are gonna move very, very shortly, very soon, because that's the only way to push the pawn. Now, what does each side get with the breaks? That's complicated. Because, for example, here if white breaks and the pawn takes, that opens this bad bishop and it turns it into a good bishop. So that's not good for white. So why would white break here? Well, maybe if white has a strong initiative, it can help. But yeah, this is always double-edged. You have to be careful with the breaks. For black, is maybe more normal to break here because there's no risk.
In this kind of games, I think the blacks go a little better, no? In this, the engine said almost 1+ for white, but I don't know. The initiative of the
Black usually has initiative on the king side in this opening because pieces are pointing this direction thanks to the pawn structure. But on the other hand, white has a space, and white is gonna dominate on the queen side. And if you get this break very soon, either we will have a weakness here as black or here. And I've played so many games with the black side of this and lost because my initiative didn't finish in checkmate. And then suddenly I'm losing everywhere else. Like all my queen side disappeared. Then this is a passed pawn, this is a passed pawn, and all the end games are losing. So yeah, if you play to attack, you need to kill.
Yeah, your attack have to be a murder attack.
A murder attack.
A killer attack.
You need to kill, yeah.
Kill.
Okay, so 92 is strange. Yeah, you block the bishop, but maybe white is playing for f4, which I seriously doubt. It's more likely that he's gonna go f3. As
immediately it goes b4. Before c5, open the line, like you say.
Okay. Can I hide those moves? Okay.
Sorry.
No, because I don't want to be biased by.
Okay.
I want to try and understand the position without. Maybe we get everything wrong, but at least we do the exercise.
Okay. I agree with you.
So the main line was b4 or 91, and they usually transpose, as far as I can remember. But the idea of 91 is the same as 92. I think it's to put the pawn on f3.
Have sense.
Because this is weak, basically, and f5 is gonna happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
So 92. Hello, no feeling numb. And 98. Okay. Very common.
Like you say to.
Yeah, I showed you previously 97. Both 97 and 98 are very common here. The idea of both of them play against this break, really. This stops it
immediately,
more or less immediately, although after b4 white is going to add pieces to control c5 anyway. But yeah, it's a more direct approach, and 98 is, I think, more common.
Yeah.
And the idea is to defend this c7 square, which is very important after this break.
And clear, open the.
And the bishop remains opened. Yeah. Okay, b4, preparing c5, very normal. F5, yeah. And now usually you play f3 here, allowing f4.
Yeah, because taking is a totally disaster, no?
Yeah, taking would be not good, probably.
Because it's defended by the rook and the pawn.
Okay, let me see. Well, he played c5, interestingly. He didn't play f3. Yeah, if you take, you have several problems. Several. The main one is this. But e4 doesn't quite work yet, so you probably start taking here, and I don't know, maybe with the knight. e4 is an idea. Or if he takes with the pawn also, e4 is an idea. And
yeah, I don't have sense.
So yeah, maybe this is one of the openings where we have an exception for Ben Fingal's rule. Always take on f5. That's the rule.
This is the rule.
Always take on f5. I mean, it's not immediately losing, but it doesn't look good.
And play f6.
Especially after b4.
Well, no, f9.
Especially after b4.
F-pawn.
Okay, so he plays c5 immediately instead of f3. That's interesting.
If he takes, I take.
But I guess he will transpose. And knight f6, bringing the knight. And now f3. And f4. Okay, so this is more or less normal.
Blocking the...
But in the main line, bishop would have played to e3 and f2.
Yeah.
And now the bishop is not there.
Now we have to...
But I've seen people playing this also against me.
Knight goes to...
The main line with the bishop on f2 and the knight on e1, the knight goes to d3 to support c5. But okay, this is a different setup.
Now knight goes to d4, no? c4.
It's white's turn. Yeah, knight c4, putting pressure here makes sense. Knight here, reinforcing this, also makes sense. Bishop b2 I think makes sense, because usually this rook wants to go to the c line as soon as possible.
One thing I have to ask you, when is a good moment to move the rooks to the center? Because I see a lot of times
when the center is opened.
I see a lot of times people goes to I think it's not in the opening or in the middle of the game, move to rook to E or to D8 or D1.
Mhm.
Depending white or black. Because for example, I know if the line is open or semi-open with only with a pawn, you have to support the pawn with the rook, no? Move the rook to, for example, here in a specific moment goes to B2, no?
To B1.
Also
Maybe.
to B1, yeah.
No, not really sure about that.
This
I mean,
I
the
think
rule-
I don't understand already.
Well, sometimes it's hard to understand. Sometimes where to put rooks is not easy.
Yeah.
There are several typical situations where it's tricky to understand should the rook go here or here. But 90% of the times the rule that's gonna work is rooks belong in open lines.
Yeah. This is
So,
I know
If there's an open file, you want the rooks there.
Okay.
Now, in this case, for example, we don't have an open file, but we know we're gonna have one.
Yeah.
So we know we're gonna open the C file. Therefore, we want the rook on C1.
And you can prepare, for example, move bishop C2,
Yeah.
rook and break.
Both bishop B2 and bishop A3 make sense to me to bring the rook to C1 and then break. Because then when we break and the rook is already here, knight B5 to C7 would be on the agenda.
Okay.
But we need the rook already there to, for the stronger effect when we open the line.
But it's forced to you to think about 2 or 3 moves in advance.
Yeah, but there's this saying that
I mean, you can change your
the threat
idea.
the threat is stronger than the execution.
Yeah.
So instead of taking on D6, which is not bad, you play moves that make that threat stronger. Like you bring the rook here, so you are saying, okay, whenever I open that, I'm gonna have pieces going to C7, and therefore maybe black tries to stop that and take here.
Yeah.
And then you don't have the open file, but you created some other weaknesses.
It would be funny if I could move a pawn random in a move 5, and after that this pawn would be the key of the game. I mean, you have in your mind
It happens.
the entire game and see, okay, now you don't know how I put my pawn on D4, but after that this is the key of it, because that goes to this position. This is very funny. It could be very funny if I could do it.
Sometimes it happens, but it's,
Sometimes if you have lucky.
no. When you study openings, for example, you find in books like those, when you study openings, sometimes you see a very strange move, but a random pawn move, and that's the key of the line, because someone studied the opening,
A specific moment,
and then
the piece have to be.
and then if you have that knowledge, you do that over the board, your opponent is gonna feel like, oh man,
What's happening?
What?
What's happening here?
What? Queen D7, like there's one line in the Scandinavian, Queen D7 blocking the bishop on C8, are you crazy? And then that's good because 4 moves later you have something thanks to that move.
Yeah, but it would be great.
But those,
to know this knowledge.
you know it. I mean, you either know it or you don't know it. There's no way you come up with that over the board. There's no way you over the board say, oh, I'm gonna put the queen here because 4 moves later.
The most difficult thing could be force the other guy to the path you know and you want to get the position.
You cannot
force the other guy. No.
You cannot get
forcing every move of forcing move to get your desired position. Desirable position.
Desirable.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
it's impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, Carlsen could be.
Openings are the opening that appears on a board are a creation by both players.
Yeah.
You only take half of the decisions, so you cannot force your opponent. Can I post my over the board game yesterday?
I don't have.
I think he missed yesterday's over the board game.
I don't know. I don't know.
Or maybe he's asking if he can travel in time yesterday. Okay, yes, you can.
I think he wants to share with us.
Yeah, I know.
His game.
But it sounded like, can I post yesterday? Can I go to the past and post the game?
Back to the future. Back to the future. Okay, for me, no, it's not a problem. We can share.
It wasn't my best game. Okay, cool.
Was in a league? Chesscudo.
I'm gonna open it in
with
another
a feeling
tab
or something like that.
for later. Chess is my love says, but then I see super strong 1900 players.
Chess club, okay.
Sometimes I feel really numb being a 1100 player, but then I see super strong 1900 players. Okay. Where were we? F4. We were saying maybe moving the bishop to bring the rook was an idea. Next league game is next week Saturday. Next league game here is this Saturday.
Yeah.
You gonna play?
I think this week I am not going to play.
You're out of the team officially.
I am so bad.
Don't play more games.
It's normal. It's normal. If all the teammates are similar, we have to rotate. It's normal. And I am the worst, I think.
I was thinking about not playing myself, but we don't have people.
But you are stronger.
Yeah, but
our team,
but
your team is a stronger team.
The day I wasn't with the team, the team won convincingly. So
doesn't matter, because if you are, maybe you gain.
You know where
win anyway the game.
You know where we're going to play this weekend?
I don't know. I know we play with the team was played with the other our team.
Yeah, you play against.
And I think we play here.
You play here. We play out. We go out. You probably go out too.
Yeah, because the last game was at home.
Yeah.
Out, yes. But I don't know if in this area or we can change the city. I don't know where the people are.
I don't know who you play against.
When people
who played against Millarengo.
I don't know. I can check.
Okay, never mind. I was asking about my team. If you know where are we going to play?
I know we are going to play against the people.
No,
play.
My team.
But you are asking me
if you know where my team is going to play.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it's just like it's your thing. Come on.
It was a rhetorical question. It was
okay.
You know where are we going to play? Okay, never mind. We're going to play in Sanxenxo.
Sanxenxo.
Yeah.
Okay. Or Sanxenxo.
Sanxenxo.
Okay.
Tough name.
Maybe if you search the location on Google Maps, pone Sanxenxo instead of Sanxenxo.
How would an English speaker pronounce that name?
I don't know. They have. I don't think they don't have problem because they can say names like Shakira.
Yeah, they have the sound sh, but when you see an X, how do you pronounce it?
I don't know.
An English speaker, I mean, he'll say something like
X Games, for example.
Sanxenxo.
Sanxenxo.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe the S is more difficult than the X. No, this combination of sounds. I don't know. Private message. Okay. If you need to have.
Yeah, private message him. Okay. So we were saying maybe moving the bishop.
Yeah.
And the move was knight c4, as you pointed out very well.
Then he's going to crash on d6, no?
Well, he's threatening to take, and black will have to take back with the pawn.
Yeah, but he has.
I don't see a.
He has the queen.
Problem yet? Yeah. So maybe Nakamura starts attacking. We'll see. Yes.
Supporting.
And this is very typical.
d5.
How is it spelled?
Sanxenxo. S-A.
I'm gonna type in the chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna type it in the chat. There, pronounce it.
Send out a voicemail.
Yeah. So here a very typical idea is to play this and rook f7 to defend this guy, and then bishop f8 to defend this guy,
okay,
and then rook g7 to also attack.
Come on.
Yeah, and then knight h4 and
but if you don't know the
theory, stuff. Also some sacrifices here happen.
Maybe if you don't know the theory like I am, you see this position and say, okay, like we can say, no, white have a lot of space. All the pieces of black are threatening the king on king side. But you can think about the knight are not happy because there's very.
Which knight is not happy?
This, for example,
that knight is gonna. Yeah, it's gonna bring. It's gonna come to
this
attack.
This is the only way, but
it's gonna come to attack very soon. It's going to support h5, h4, h3. And sometimes there's a line where the knight reroutes via h8 to f7 to add more support here.
Too knowledge for me.
Too
much.
The difficult part, I think, from this kind of opening compared to other openings is the amount of theory you need to know. Like, for example, you see this position and you have to know where to put the pieces, more or less.
Yeah, this is the idea.
Where the breaks are going to happen, that's more or less easy to see. But then what's the best way to put the pieces against different setups that your opponent can do? So that's a lot of knowledge that people that study will learn. The problem, I think, is here we have all the pieces on the board.
Yeah,
so that's why it's so complicated. While if you study an opening like the Scotch or the
Queen's Gambit,
exchange variation of many open openings, like exchange variation of the French or of the Caro-Kann, where sometimes in move 6 you have a bishop takes f3 and you have already trades and position is opened, it's not closed, then the possibilities are still a lot, but not huge like this.
I think
so it's easier.
When you trade or you put off or chop pieces earlier, if you have to know what are you going to do, because after you lose a piece, you don't have it. You are not going to regain the piece again. I mean,
unless it's Crazy House, which is
okay. And for example, here instead to move to g5.
The g5 must be done.
I know I know it's the move you have to do, but for example, if you are a stupid move like here, take you instead wait they break you, is a blunder.
Yeah,
broke the line, no?
What is the best way to train to become 1900? Should I study opening? No, do tactics. That's my advice.
I think you have to try to.
I think you can reach 2000, 2000 just with tactics. Of course,
you have to know something.
You have to know something about openings, but you already know something.
You survive the opening. I mean, you have to survive, not like me, for example.
If you lose a piece and win the game, it's called a sacrifice. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, learn basic principles, tactics, some endgames, play and analyze.
But when you are a lower player like me, it's very difficult to analyze.
What we're talking here is insightful and you maybe gain some chess understanding, but this is not required to get to 1900. To know an opening in depth, like we're talking in move number, which move are we?
10, I think.
13. We're in move 13 and you don't need to know this. That's what I mean. Just, if you can play an opening without blundering in the first 5-6 moves, then
yeah, but for example,
it's all the theory,
analyze your own games when you are a loyal player like me. It's hard because it's difficult for you find out the mistakes, not the. Okay, the engine can say you this is a blunder or maybe.
Yeah, the engine gives you some hints.
But it's difficult to if I don't have you to crash me with my mistakes and say don't do it again. For me, I think if for your own personal improvement of the chess is hard.
Okay, I understand that some positions are more complicated to understand than others. And specifically ones with close center, as you can find in the French, for example, as well, or in the King's Indian, are more complicated to understand maybe. But here, as a general principle, I would say that if you don't have an open game, like Italian or Scotch or
Spanish, no?
Spanish can be very closed. Caro-Kann, French, exchange French especially, if you have an open game, then the cost of each move is high. You cannot, I mean, tactics appear soon, threats appear soon, it's all more concrete. If they attack you something, you cannot just ignore it and do something else. But if you have something closed, then a lot of more maneuvering can be done. Because pieces are not attacking each other. Right now, there are no pieces attacking each other.
Yeah, but the problem is when the fireworks starts,
yeah,
they stop.
In this case, the problem is both sides are building stuff in different sides of the board. Black is building up an attack on the king side. White is building up an attack on the queen side. So you cannot do stupid moves. But they're not attacking each other, so tactics are still not happening. But the problem is, it's
strategic.
You can commit many strategical mistakes, and in this case, because white is gonna attack on the queen side, and black is gonna attack on the king side. What black should do is keep building the attack, simply. Only if white makes a strong threat, black should react.
Okay.
So in this case, this is not. I mean, it is a threat, but it's not that we can stop it. He will take here, we will take back.
Yeah.
But it's not winning material, it's not winning anything immediately. So we don't react. Because if we react, we're wasting one tempo that we could do building our attack, and also helping white, because white already achieved removing this pawn here. So I'm not sure how costly this is from an engine point of view, but from a human point of view, it's a stupid move. And also, this is hanging now. So,
yeah, knight can take it.
Yeah, it's not easy to take, maybe, but yeah, you shouldn't do that. And g5 has two purposes. It gives a square for the knight, but also prepares the break we have in this position that we will need to do sooner or later to attack.
Okay.
Hello,
Karmar. Okay. Game.
Oh, it's Karmar here?
Yeah, he said hello previously.
Okay. I need to do the chat a little bit bigger. 1 second. Okay.
The first game. Yeah.
Hey, Karmar. Hello. Don't cry, wolf. The idea for black here is g5, rook f7, knight g3, yeah, knight g6, bishop f8, as I already told, and then rook g7. Yeah. That's a very common plan. Knight here, rook here, bishop f8, protecting this, the rook protects this, and then the rook goes to g7 to support the g4 break. But we might see this in this game. Knight g6, okay. Bishop a3. So white is also building all the pressure he can here. Because of this last move, oopsie.
Frozen.
Okay. Because of this last move putting a lot of pressure on this diagonal, I'm really expecting the plan with rook f7, bishop f8. I think the bishop is required. And also, this is a terrible bishop.
Yeah.
So
you don't have squares.
So yeah, you don't usually want to use a bishop just to defend your backward pawn, but in this case it was already a bad bishop, so it's probably the best use we can do of it.
Maybe it's strange because the light square bishop didn't use
this. Yeah, but this is the John Connor.
Yeah,
the
death weapon.
Yeah, it's gonna kill in the future, but for the moment we need to just keep it safe, right? We need to keep it safe and alive, and eventually it's gonna be the one who kills white. Okay, rook f7 normal, preparing this. What's a backwards pawn? Okay, a backwards pawn is this pawn here. We have this chain here. This is the backwards pawn, the one that sustains all the structure, all the chain. The problem is white is gonna take here eventually, and we will have to take back. So our backward pawn will be here on d6. That's why I said that the bishop will be defending the backward pawn. I have beaten a lava, blah blah blah. Top human players, so lucky to be with Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. Who is with Maxime Vachier? Who is more like Maxime, you or me?
I don't know. I don't know how is the.
You don't know Maxime?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
What is up? Let's play.
Eh?
Pablo.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what he wants. Okay.
Okay.
I will ask.
Where are you guys from?
Turkish.
Quartillo, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, and I'm the Japanese Jesus, of course. I think I have the command place. No, the command city, maybe. No feeling now, thanks for the... And free Brittany Zamora too. Thanks for the follow. Wrong one. Oh, it's not city. What can the command be? Where? Where? I think it's where.
I don't know.
I mean, the question started with where. I should remember this. Yeah. Okay, so rook f7, preparing bishop f8 and defending the c7 square. b5. Rawr. And now he takes. Okay, this is interesting.
The pawn is an. I know. He's
Yeah, because now we needed to react. Now he has 3 attackers here. We need to either take or defend it with bishop f8. And I'm not gonna argue with Nakamura. If he plays takes, it's probably best.
And then Jin said, no mistakes, no black, no inaccuracies.
I didn't make sense because now he cannot take back with a pawn, so it's not gonna be that strong as it would be these 2 pawns here. He has to take with the bishop, and it's not the same as with a pawn. Okay, but that's interesting. Because black usually plays bishop f8 and rook g7, and in this case white is making a statement that something might happen with that bishop, but to be honest I think bishop f8 has to be a good move. Hey Armisiev, this is still a bad bishop, and this is according to the structure a good bishop, so bishop f8 seems normal. Also this might be a threat now. Right?
Take.
If we take, he takes, he has an octopus knight there on d6. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, no, I should need to do a random move to put it on the board. There's one book that I like a lot. Maybe it has something to do with what you asked before about seeing stuff. This is Improve Your Chess Pattern Recognition.
Key move.
Improve your chess pattern recognition. And this has chapters on different themes in the middle game. This is in the middle game.
Okay.
Typical piece positions, no automatic pilot, sacrifices, so different themes and tactics. And one of them is the octopus knight. I just remembered from a chapter. It's somewhere. Typical piece positions, it has to be something like that. Oh, it's the first chapter, the octopus. A very powerful piece, the octopus. Yeah, like this knight. Whenever you get a knight on d6 or e6, that's an octopus knight.
A dangerous piece. Okay.
Can we study some KC games? No. No.
Exchanging the relevant bishop. A knight in the heart of the enemy position, remaining on both the king side and the queen side, paralyzing the opening piece. Sound good, doesn't? Such a knight is much preferred as octopus, comparing it at left to 8 squares that they mildly knight controls. Yeah,
basically, if we get a knight here, it will attack so many things and squares, that it would be so annoying to have a knight there that is defended twice already, and it can be defended more with more rooks. So yeah, that would be very annoying. So I think d6 is pretty much a threat. So I assume that black either goes bishop f8 immediately or some crazy idea like attacking this bishop. No, don't, that quote.
What I lost?
the quotes of minors.
I not expected to some trade some. I mean, I don't understand your.
Minor pieces are
Yeah.
knights and bishops. And I was playing a game, and I said that quote.
Ah, okay.
I said, I'm not expecting to trade minors soon.
Yeah, you say a lot.
Yeah, but minors is also like
Los minions.
no.
What?
Minors is menores. Is
Come on, Pepe. Underage.
Underage, yeah.
Come on.
No, I didn't realize when I said the quote, but someone added the quote, and it doesn't sound nice. Trading minors, welcome to Spain.
Come on.
It was unintended pun.
Yeah.
Someone is me, says Rocken. So it was Rocken who quoted that.
Okay. Well done, Rocky.
Well done. Okay, so what do we think? Bishop f8 maybe? I would play bishop f8. Let's see what Nakamura did.
No.
h5, roar! Nakamura says, no. I'm gonna kill you first.
I don't believe you.
a5. Ooh, this is exciting game. g4. Break.
Yeah.
And now, if Gelfand played a5, I'm assuming b6 is the idea. b6. And the position is exploding. According to the engine, this is still good for white, but I mean, if this is gonna explode and this is gonna explode, then this king is the one that is in danger. So that's why I like usually the king's Indian with black, because
your position relative better.
Tactics are happening here,
far away,
are here. Yeah, far away from my king. Maybe I get to a lost endgame. I lost a lot of games like that. If I don't kill you, then I'm losing. But
you have the option.
White has to be careful with the king. Did you mention the direction of the pawn chain indicates the direction of the play for each color, Pepelu? Yeah, we're more or less saying that implicitly. g3.
Don't take.
Nope. And this is very, very typical in the king's Indian.
h2.
Why do you think?
Under a pressure.
Why do you think this is a good move and not taking?
He moved the knight, no, to h4 or something like that, no? Or maybe the knight on e4, no?
Well, the thing is, if we take, we open the G line, yes, but then these pieces
are active,
are defending very strong in the light squares, and the dark squares can always be defended. However, after g3, because of this pawn here, these pieces are no longer participating in the defense, and you might say, oh, but now this is all blocked, we can block, and we're never going to be in trouble.
Or not? I mean,
here's when John Connor participates.
Those.
This is now with this structure like this, all kinds of sacrifices on h3, on e4 will happen, and this king will be in trouble. King h1.
No.
Clever. Let's go here. Probably knight h4 is the best move, but we might be able to sacrifice immediately already.
He takes back first.
Yeah.
Move the knight and incorporate the queen and the...
Yeah, it would be nice to bring the queen here, so maybe just hit the bishop first. Now, thanks to this pawn, the bishop has no squares in that diagonal. I'm totally neglecting the fact that white can take here, but let's forget about white's ideas for a second and let's see black's ideas. Good luck surviving this.
Yeah, because...
How to defend this pawn? Only move?
Or maybe rook f2 and after that rook
f2 loses the rook.
Ah, okay, it's the pawn.
Okay, this black white might be in time, or maybe not. This is too scary. All lines are always scary here.
Check.
But yeah, bishop takes h3 was maybe too fast. Maybe we need to do this to be even do it is with stronger effect. Whoa, Joanna is raiding here. Joanna, that was a short stream. How was it? John Connor is not the Terminator though. Says Federalis.
Is the boss of Terminator.
Using a Hikaru game as an example, nice. Yeah. h3, knight takes e4, f takes e4, queen h4.
h3.
Yeah, always these tricks. Anyway, he played king h1, which is a cute move. It might lose, but it's a cute move. What is the idea? Or what would you do with black? I know what I would do.
Maybe open the. But if I try to open the move the knight to open the line of the diagonal of the queen, I block the bishop. I will follow the main idea. No, I'm trying to open here.
This?
No, I don't know if it's the
open.
no. Trying to bring the piece for here. I don't know. Maybe the knight to h4 or move the bishop to go.
Okay, maybe.
The rook to
I
the
don't know.
line.
I don't know how Nakamura did, and I assume Gelfand is not stupid. So
Yeah.
so maybe there's something that I'm not seeing here, probably. But I would love to play queen h4 here.
Yeah, but we have to move the knight.
Okay, then let's sacrifice the knight. Ooh,
Hey, what do you do?
I don't know.
Break the
That
chess,
was
Pepe.
very strange.
Break.
So yeah, sacrificing the knight seems interesting. I'm a little bit concerned that this knight is in time to defend, maybe.
But what is the idea of sacrificing the knight? Broke the chain.
No, the idea is to play queen h4 next and checkmate. Let's say, for example, we move the knight in a slow way and white does a stupid move.
You have to.
We go here. How do you stop the checkmate? There's only one move. And it's not h3. h3 loses.
Yeah.
Pumba.
Move the king.
Moving the king, it's checkmate. Bishop g1 only move.
Bishop you want to defend the. If he take.
Now I don't know. This is so beautiful. I mean, this position, even bishop h3 can work. I don't know if it works. But there's all kind of sacrifices here that may or may not work. Like now we're gonna use all the pieces here. We're gonna enter with the knight, maybe bring the rook. Okay, this probably wasn't the most accurate. Maybe we need to move these two pieces and bring the rook. This king is... And we can delay bishop h3. This is very hard to fight against. You've done. Okay, so what did Nakamura play? Bishop f8 now.
And why now?
Well, if Naka is gonna play something along the lines we said, if you remember, there was a point where I said, now we move this
See, to move the rook.
to move the rook. Okay, that's one of the reasons, and the other is he had bishop g1 as a resource defending, so now he should be scared about giving up this bishop. Okay, he saves the bishop for one move. Takes on b6. Bishop g1. So that was interesting by Naka, taking here. I'm assuming if you take with the pawn, he can trade here, distract the queen, and then take here. So bishop g1. He had to save the bishop and keep it in this diagonal to be able to defend. But he had no square, so thanks to the pawns. So bishop g1, very sad. And now position still equal according to the engine. Believe it or not. Knight h4. Rar.
I have to leave.
Yes, okay, so we finish soon. Let's see how this finished. But this position is so unpleasant to play with white.
No, it's not easy to play.
No, it's not easy. Even though the engine says this is equal, it's like
equal for the engine.
yeah. And for example, this is equal, and after this piece sacrifice, it's still equal. And so he took on c7. The engine doesn't like, so maybe the engine would take the piece.
Take the rook.
Wow, that was beautiful. Look at that. The queen is attacked. We take the rook. What happens if he takes our queen?
Promote, no? Checkmate.
Checkmate. Oopsie.
I have to remove the knight with the queen.
So he had to take here. And g2 anyway. I mean, black can take... Black will need to take this eventually. But first, keep the king exposed. Keep the g line opened.
And now move the...
Sexy.
The rook.
Oof. Check. Maybe he never takes here. Yeah. He keeps sacrificing the queen.
Bishop comes.
Yeah.
Bishop comes.
That's a checkmate threat. Hey Joanna, you're here. How was the stream? That was short.
What's happened? I know Nakamura wins, but no.
Is he gonna sacrifice the queen again?
No.
He can try queen d3. I don't know. Yeah. Queen d3 is beautiful. You cannot take the queen because of the checkmate, but you cannot take the bishop because of queen takes f3 and checkmate next move. I didn't want to overdo it. Okay, you'll do another later? Oh, nice.
I'll resign, no?
No. Boris is a fighter. He defends the pawn on f3. Takes. Is it?
No.
Okay. Okay, takes. Oh, look at this move. Bishop takes f1, sacrificing the queen again. But because there's a checkmate threat here.
The king is close.
I would resign.
It's so beautiful, eh?
So queen takes bishop. Okay. And what is the material count? We're an exchange up, and by we I say black. Black is an exchange up, but this is hanging. So he took it, and this is hanging. Rook here, queen takes. He doesn't mind this. Takes, takes. Queen e6. Hitting the rook. I thought this was interesting, but maybe there's a problem with that. Queen e6. Oh, and he resigned here. Wow, what a game.
Beautiful. And the break was...
The blunder was probably not taking the knight. Let's see what the engine thinks. Let's show
Move the rook.
This now. And yeah, it says best move was king takes g2. But would you do this?
Come on.
And let's see the best line according to the engine. Rook g7, d takes e7 now.
Takes pawn, check.
Check. King h1 obviously. Promote to rook. Well, if you promote to queen it's the same. Takes. Takes. And according to the engine this is a
draw.
A draw, and yeah, it seems like that. So g7 dominated the end.
Yeah.
g7?
No, g7 I think he's going to g2. g2.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you have to leave?
Yeah, I have. If you want to stay, we have.
Okay, what's the time?
I forgot.
No.
I have class today.
Yeah.
Then I say Antioch goes to.
Ah, okay, then no, never mind. We stop. Yeah.
Okay.
And I go home.
Bye, Rocket.
Nice easy line to calculate. Anyone can do that in a few seconds. Yeah, I'm sure Nakamura did, and he said, "Oh, thankfully he didn't take my knight." Okay, guys. Thank you. I wanted to rate Joanna, but I guess. Oh, we didn't have time to see Chescudo's game. I might stream later, Kudo. Maybe.
Tonight.
Maybe in the night. Yeah.
Okay.
So I might have a look at the game later.
The other way, the next week, we don't know. Whenever you will.
Yeah, next week. Quartillo and me are going to do a stream that maybe is in Spanish.
Ah, okay. I think we are.
Because
I was thinking about change the schedule.
We
but it's
have
in Spanish, no problem.
1,488 followers, and we promised 1,500. We do
12
streaming in Spanish.
We need.
So we have 12 followers to go. 7 days to go.
Could be.
Very likely.
For once, I am going to speak very well.
And no one will understand you.
Okay. We can translate.
Okay, is there anyone out there to rate?
FIDE.
What?
The FIDE is streaming the World Championship. FIDE channel on Twitch.
Is there a FIDE channel on Twitch?
Yeah, it's streaming the.
I want a lesson in German, says Karmar.
In German, we need to Google Home.
Yeah.
I forgot all my German.
We both speak very little German,
Yeah.
but some.
Yeah. Ich bin.
Okay. Ruby, Bigfoot. Nah, nothing interesting. Okay. Whatever. See you later, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah. Tschüss.